Today in this 2017 Ford F-150, we'll be having a look at and showing you how to install the Curt Class 4 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C14017. Here's what our hitch looks like installed. Even though this is a Class 4 hitch and is very heavy duty, it still maintains a clean look behind our bumper with hardly any of it visible at all. What many of our customers like about this hitch is that there's plenty of clearance around the receiver opening here, which makes it easy to insert your accessories from your ball mounts to your bike racks, your cargo carriers, and also the hitch pin hole is close to the end of the receiver, so you don't have to stick your hand very far inside when you want to secure your devices. On the back of the receiver, we have this collar that's welded on to give us a nice finished look and to improve the strength of the receiver opening. It gives us a very factory-like appearance. On the side of our receiver, you'll find our industry standard 5/8 of an inch diameter hitch pin hole to secure any of your hitch mounted accessories. You can pick up a pin and clip on our website as part number PC3. Welded on the bottom of our receiver is this very substantial safety chain attachment point. Because this is a heavy duty hitch, it needs to be able to accept heavy duty safety chain hooks such as this one. As you can see, it does that without a problem. This hitch features a 1,000 pound tongue weight rating, which is the amount forcing down, and a 10,000 pound max gross trailer weight rating, which is the amount it can pull. It does support the use of weight distribution, and when you're using that with your trailer, your tongue weight rating increases to 1,200 pounds, and your max trailer weight rating increases to 12,000 pounds. One thing that I really like about this hitch is that it has a nice high gloss black powder coat finish, which won't rust or corrode over the course of time. It'll last a very long time. Now for a few measurements to better assist you in choosing any hitch mounted accessories you may need, such as a ball mount, bike rack, or a cargo carrier. You're looking at about 21.5 inches from the ground to the top of the 2-inch receiver opening. Now, this truck does have a 3-inch suspension lift and is sitting on 35-inch tires. We're also looking at about 4 inches from the center of the hitch pin hole to the rearmost part of the back bumper. Now that we've gone over some features, we'll show you how to get it installed. To begin our install, we went ahead and removed our spare tire. On the passenger side frame rail, right near our bumper beam, we have a 10mm bolt that holds a ground wire in place. We need to remove this bolt. With the bolt removed, we can now take the wire, pull it away, and stick it out of the way for right now. This hole here, which I have circled with a paint marker, and this hole here is where our hardware is going to come out of the frame. So we'll take a pull wire, go through our back hole first, and it'll come out this large access hole right here. Take one of our spacer blocks, stick it on the wire, drop it inside the frame, and we'll thread on one of our carriage bolts. Stick that inside the frame, and we'll pull it out. Now we'll do the same for our other location. Now we have a U-shaped spacer. We'll slide this over our bolt on the back location, and we'll take some tape and we'll tape it in place. With the spacer in place, we can now push the bolt back into the frame. For our forward location, we have another one of our spacer blocks. Stick that on the wire. And we'll tape that in place as well. And with that taped up, we'll push this bolt inside as well. The only difference on the driver's side is that our access hole is closer to the rear of the truck versus the front, and it's right behind some wiring harnesses. Everything else past that is the same. Now with an extra set of hands, we'll raise our hitch into position. We'll feed our pull wires to the corresponding oval holes in our hitch. And then we'll pull the bolts through the hitch. It'll help support itself in place. We can remove our pull wires and we'll thread on one of our flange nuts. Make sure we don't push the bolts in the frame as we're doing this. Okay, now we can loosen our ground wire from the body by unclipping it here. We'll now orient it over this hole here and use the bolt that comes with our hitch to re-secure it to the vehicle's frame. Okay, with that bolt started, we can now tighten all of our hardware. All right, now we'll torque our hardware to the amount specified in the instructions. We went ahead and replaced the spare tire now. I like to point out that even with a full-size spare, the hitch still has plenty of clearance around it, so you don't have to worry about not being able to use your spare tire anymore. And that completes our look at and showing you how to install the Curt Class 4 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C14017 on this 2017 Ford F-150.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com and leave a comment if you have any questions.